I want to mount this new vacuum fixture in about the same location the other one was, and it's a little bit smaller than the base of the other one. So kind of center it in the area the other one was. That way the clamps will still reach from the side and from the ends. I'm gonna make a little mark up here just as a basic location, and then I'm going to take the router and bring it down and spot 2 holes here, put a couple of dowel pins in to locate this against, so that when it's located against it, it will be square every time. So we'll mark that now. I'm going to use a couple of broken off router bits for the pins. I had to put them in the lathe. They were a little tight, so I had to put them in the lathe and run a file across of them to get them to where they'll slip in the hole. That'll keep us lined up. Once we get it clamped down, we can pull the pins out and get them out of the way. So I think that's going to work okay. Well, that's good and secure. That's not going to go anywhere. I've got the router bit swapped out with a center drill now, and we're going to spot some holes in this. There'll be some screw holes and some pin holes and another suction hole for some aluminum vacuum plates that will go on this fixture. So I'm going to spot them with the center drill and then probably drill them on the drill press. We're going to use the Shopsmith in the horizontal boring position to drill the hole from the side in to meet the hole from the top for the 2 suction holes. Now we have to counterbore them with a 7/16 bit, so we can tap it with a 1/4 NPT tap for the push lock fittings. Alright, we'll get ready to tap these holes now for the push lock fittings. Right. I got the fixture mounted back down to the bed of the router table and getting ready to use the flat cutter to surface the top surface here. I was a little worried about it not being parallel to the cutter all the way across, but it actually measures pretty decent. 0 in this corner and plus 0.02 in this corner, plus 1,000, plus 1,000 here. So it's not bad, but it swelled a little bit here when I screwed the fittings in. So surfacing it will help get that flat so that doesn't interfere with anything. So we're going to try to use the flat cutter on here. Got it all set up. I'm going to run 10,000 RPM and 20 inches a minute. I'm going to start off by taking just about 4,000 and see what it looks like. I think I'm going to change the program. I've got it where it's cutting bi-directional, and when it started out going right to left, it's cutting real smooth, but then when it cut left to right, it's cutting a lot rougher and real fuzzy. So I think I'm going to change the program to cut in just one direction and try it again. Okay, I got the program changed to go one direction only, so we're ready to start again. Looks like it turned out good and smooth. It's got these fuzzy ridges here, but I think a razor blade will scrape them off. the camera will pick up how smooth that looks or not. I guess you can see from where the light glares off of it. Looks kind of shiny, so it's pretty decent. Okay, I'm getting ready to put all the fittings together to cut the vacuum lines. Turn the vacuum on and see what it does. With that clear plastic over the two vacuum holes, we're pulling about 27 HG vacuum. That's pretty good. Next thing I want to do is cut a groove around the two suction holes to make a seal around it with the O-ring material for when we put the aluminum plates on. It'll seal between the two. So I'll get this out of the way for the moment. I've got a 7/64 end mill in the router, which is the right size for the cord I'm using for the seal. That was a little bit of a pain cleaning up the edges of the grooves there. Where the plastic kind of frayed around the edges. Had to use a knife and a razor blade. Now let's try one of the vacuum plates. holding pretty good. We got about 17 Hg on the vacuum gauge. We're losing some through the MDF material itself because it's kind of porous. But that should be good enough to hold it to machine it. So I'm real pleased.